Alright guys, Bloodboy here to play some more Ratchet and Clank 3 up your arsenal. Back after about a week of not recording. Still got episodes banked up. I'm pretty sure I'm only up to... I'm uploading 14 right now, so that's how far back these are going. Well, we're nearly finished this. I don't think we're that far off from the ending. We're probably about 2/3 through, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Probably closer to halfway when you consider all the skill points and stuff. But anyway. First off, just before I start doing this, the episodes 11, 12, and 13 I feel were pretty bad in terms of the commentary. Like, they just weren't up to scratch. This is just my personal opinion. Because I was banging on about, not only was I banging on about me the whole time, which just seems narcissistic, but it was banging on about the same shit over and over and over, and I was just repeating myself. So if that, for whatever reason, annoyed you, I do apologize for that, because really I should be keeping track of what I'm talking about in each episode, rather than repeating myself 50 fucking times. Like, you go back to episode, I think it was 9 or 10, the one where I'm on Planet Dax, talking about GTA 5 and feminism and stuff like that. I liked that episode because, 1, I had not talked about that subject before, 2, I wasn't talking about myself, 3, or I was talking about my perspective, but I wasn't talking about what anything, like, that I was doing or my life or whatever, you know, typically boring stuff. And 3, it was interesting. Episodes 11, 12, and 13, I don't feel that. And that's just not where I want this to go. I don't want this to turn into just pure, so I got up to this on the weekend, it was kind of fun, you know, and then I invited my friend over, and like, it was really fun, and then I like went out, and then I went to university, and I got this homework, and I was like, oh my god, it's so hard. And then like, oh wow. Is my life interesting? Like, no, it's not. Please stop before I slit my own throat. Not the kind of stuff I would want this to turn into. But I do have quite an interesting story for you today that I don't think will be boring. Hopefully it won't be boring, even though it is a personal story. Because I get to bag out the government, because the government's a pack of fucking idiots, says Liam as he falls down. I am no stranger to irony. But basically, I think I'm not sure if I mentioned this or not, so I'll hopefully summarize briefly so I don't repeat myself too much. A friend of mine had an 18th about a week ago. No, not an 18th. What the fuck am I talking about? She's 20. What? See, I think I'm a child. I even think my friends are children. She had her birthday recently, 20th, and I wasn't invited. I had to ask for an invitation because I don't get out much, and I'm like, I kind of like to go. I don't want to ask though because I think that's a bit, you know, seems a bit needy and like I'm a leech, social leech. But I asked, and she said, yeah, you can come. You're absolutely welcome to come. And I went, and it was great. It was great fun. Talk to people. It was probably like one of the best parties I've been to in a while, because I didn't feel nervous. I didn't feel pressured to do anything. I wasn't antisocial. I talked to people. Mostly talked to people I already knew, but whatever. Talked to some people I didn't know. But at no point did I feel uncomfortable, so I just thought that was cool. But that's not the part I want to talk about. Because she's 20, and she likes clubbing and stuff like that. She's not like, you know, ridiculous, going out every Saturday kind of thing, but she does enjoy it. So she figured, seeing it was her 20th, she would go out, like they went into her house, her apartment, at the start, and that was like the first half of the party. Crap, that was bad timing. And the second half, they would go into town, seeing as she lives quite close to town. How am I supposed to get these guys? I forget. Forget the timing, there we go. And I wanted to go, because even though I've never really wanted to go out before, like out to a nightclub or anything like that, I figured, well, fuck it, let's just see what it is, let's just see what it's like. But, as is probably the case where you live, to get into an adult venue like that where they serve alcohol, you need ID. And I don't have ID, I don't have a driver's license. And I figured, when I first heard about the party, which was way before I asked for an invite, I figured, okay, just in case we're asked, or just in case I get the nerve to ask, let's get my ID. Let's get my driver's license. It's just an exam to get my learner's permit. That's all I've got to do. And then I can go out and have a good time. And also, I should probably get my driver's license because I should probably start driving because I'm going to have to do that anyway. So, killing two birds with one stone. So I went onto the RMS website, Roads and Maritime Services, which is just like basically our equivalent of the DMV, and organized the thing, organized the appointment and blah blah blah. Got everything ready, and you need to bring certain pieces of ID with you. Die. There we go. You need to bring certain pieces of ID with you because your driver's license will function as ID. It's the most commonly used form of ID. It shows your age and your address and your signature and all this shit. So you do need to prove that all this stuff is yours. So they have quite stringent requirements as to what you have to bring along. You don't just do an exam. You have to give them all this stuff, like your birth certificate or a passport or your healthcare card or your uni card, your bank card. You've got to give them a lot of ID. Not all of those things, just a selection of those things. And they're very specific in terms of what they need. Like, your bank card has to have an expiry date on it, and it has to have your full name, can't have initials. Your uni card, if you're giving them that, has to have your full name and an expiry date. It's ridiculous. And all I was focusing on, I thought the important part was the learning to drive bit. You know, the part with the cars and the crashing and the death and shit. I thought that was the important part. So I put all my focus on learning the exam. And thought, oh, hey, I got the idea. I've got a uni card and a bank card and birth certificate. I don't know what all that shit is. I'm fine. I don't need to worry. This is a non-issue. Oh god, this boss is not... I don't like this boss. It's just too hard for my liking. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to dodge that? Oh god. Oh man. I remember hating this boss as a kid. Oh god. You just gotta... I mean, it's just like any 2D platform, really. You just gotta memorize it. Holy crap. Ah, crap, I died. Does that mean he respawns with all his health? It does. Ah, crap. At least I respawned with full health myself. I only got 70 of the tokens. That means I gotta go back and find... I missed 30 of them? Holy crap! I don't remember where any of the tokens are in this. It's been a long time. So anyway, yeah, you have to bring lots of ID, but I focused on the driving test part because I thought that was substantially more important. I was wrong. I was dead wrong. Because obviously you have to show them the ID before you do the exam. And they will not let you do the exam unless you give enough ID, because what's the fucking point? What are they going to do? Give you a driver's license without the ID on it? Like, what's the point? They have to put your name and your photo and your address on it. They have to, so... It's not an issue, or it's not an option to just go, yeah, I'll just do the driving test bit. And I needed the ID bit as well, obviously, because that's half the reason I was getting it, so I could go out. Not just to this thing, but to things in the future. And it's not just for buying alcohol, by the way. You need ID to be on the premises. I don't know if that's what it's like in Europe and America. But over here, they're pretty police state-ish with this kind of shit. And you need ID to be on the premises, to be allowed entry into the premises where there's, into these kinds of, like, nightclubs and stuff. You don't need it to be anywhere where alcohol's served. Like, I've been at my uni bar before. I don't need ID to be in there, even though alcohol's served there. You would obviously need it to buy alcohol, but you don't need an ID to be in there. But some places, particularly nightclubs, you do need ID just to get in. I'm pretty sure that's how it is in Europe and America. But anyway, so yeah, they wouldn't let me. Because I went there and I gave them all the stuff, and I figured I've got my birth certificate, my bank card, my uni card. I'm pretty sure I've got enough shit. And they wouldn't take it because my bank card doesn't have has my initials on it, not my full name. My uni card doesn't have my expiry date on it. Doesn't have an expiry date on it, and they're just like, we can't take these.
Thanks, Professor. I'll take it from here.
And apparently you need to verify, the two things I need to verify were my address and my signature. Right? Now my address, I can understand that because it's the Roads and Maritime Services. If I speed or I get caught drink driving or whatever, and they send me a fine, they have to know my address. Fine. That makes sense. Okay. I have nothing on it that has my address on it, by the way. But, you know, I can at least see why they wouldn't want you to lie about that and why they need proof of that shit. My signature, though? What the fuck do they need my signature for? One, what do they need it for? Two, why isn't my ability to sign a piece of paper in front of you verification enough that yes, that's my signature? What the fuck would I give you a fake signature for? I've never had my signature verified on the back of a license. I've never seen anyone else have their signature verified on the back of a fucking license. I've never seen this. It's never happened.
A new suit of armor is available at the Gadgetron.
You're telling me like I'm supposed to care, game?
I need to drop a few pounds so I can squeeze into that new Agents Mark V battlesuit.
Why do you need it? You never go outside. You're never fighting. What? You don't even leave the ship. Why do you need armor? And why is there a big gap between subquantum and gravity? What's up with the line breaking? What? That seriously is very weird. Can I buy anything I'd like to buy? No, there's nothing really there I want to buy anyway. But yeah, what does the RMS need my signature for? Like, why? They put it on the back of your license, but why the fuck do they? Why? And why is me not being able to just draw it in front of you verification? It's verification for everyone else. I've never been somewhere, had to sign something and go, oh, we need proof that's your signature. You know why? Because the fact that I just fucking signed it is proof that's my signature. Or it's enough evidence. Right? It's ridiculous. And as I said before, there are certain forms of ID that they'll take, like your bank card or your Unicard, which have your signature on the back of them, right? And if those were valid, if I had a valid bank card or Unicard, like valid to them, in that they would accept it, it had all the stuff that they needed on it, it would have my signature on the back and it would count as proof of my signature. Here's the stupid bit. I signed my bank card and my Unicard at my house when no one was around. No one was around, so I could have put any mark on the back of those that I wanted, whether it was my signature or not, and as long as I could reproduce it on the form, no one would have fucking cared. They would have just taken my word for it and not questioned me. Can you see how stupid this is? It's dumb. It's just dumb. Oh, it's painful. It's just painful. That's the government's reaction. They're just laughing at my ass because it's ridiculous what they ask for no reason. And that's not the worst part, right? I went back the second time thinking, okay, now I've got everything I need. I brought someone with me who could verify my address and my signature. Apparently, they weren't the right person. Needs to be a fucking relative or a bank manager or a school principal. I'm dead serious. It needs to be one of those specific people. Or like, I think it'd be either your parent, your guardian, your bank manager, your school principal, or your employer. Why? Fucking hell! Like, why are you gonna trust my bank manager? Like, all I'd have to do to get their verification, by the way, I don't have to bring them with me. If it's your parent, you have to bring them with you, apparently. I don't know why they have to come with you, but if it's anyone else, if it's any of the other three, school principal, bank manager, or employer, you just have to go to them and get their signature. Okay, first off, who says that the signature I give you is the signature of my bank manager or my school principal or whatever? Who says it is? Does the fact that it's on, are you just going to trust the fact that it's on the form? You won't trust my signature, but you'll trust theirs. That's the other part. Why will you trust their signature? What if their signature's wrong? Are you going to double check their signature? You're going to have someone double check their signature too? Or are you just going to trust them? It's circular logic. Your signature's valid because this guy signed for it. Why is that guy's signature valid? Oh, because some other guy signed for it. Why is that guy's signature valid? Fucking round and round. It's utter lunacy. Oh my god, that was too close. Too close. So you see my frustration. It's just ridiculous. It's utterly stupid. So yeah, that was the first two times. Third time, went in with my mum. I'm figuring, okay, she can verify everything. I've got all the pieces of ID I need now. I've double checked everything. I've got everything I need now. Went in there. As soon as they saw my birth certificate, they were like, well, we have a problem with the network and the place that verifies the birth certificates is down and not working. Oh, it's at that point you get fucked over so many times. You just think, I guess I'm just not supposed to have a driver's license. I guess I'm just supposed to be driven around by everybody for the rest of my fucking life. I'm not even getting angry about it anymore. It's just stupid. I mean, I don't have an invitation. This was today, by the way, the third time. I don't have anywhere to be for this, so it's not like I'm worried about missing out and going out like I did last time. Because the first 2 times I went were before this party, and I was really, really hoping to get it so I could go out. So I missed it. I'm not missing anything now. It's still irritating, but you know. I'm not missing anything directly. I did ask her for an invite out if she went out again. So hopefully she does. She pulls through with that. If she goes out again. I'm hoping she goes out again. I'm really hoping she does. But maybe she won't. Maybe she doesn't want me there. I don't know. It's all up to her. But fucking seriously, man. And each time I've gone, I've thought, oh man, I've got to study. And each time I went, I studied for the test. Because again, I thought that was the important part. I thought the important part was knowing how to fucking drive a car. I thought that was the important part. You don't have to actually drive a car. It's just like a computer test. And you usually seek lessons through a company. You do driving tests later on, but to get your L's, to get your learner's permit, you just do a computer test and that's it. But oh my god, it's just why I just don't want to do this anymore. I just want the piece of plastic. I just want to go there with a gun and just point it at the clerk and go, okay, here's what's going to happen. I'm not going to force you to give me a license. I'm not even going to ask you for money. I'm just going to ask you to let me do the exam. I'll even do it again and pay the money again. Because you have to pay each time you fucking attempt to do it, right? I'll even pay again if I fuck it up. I just want to try the exam. I've done about 50 practice ones. I'm pretty sure I'm good at it. I just want to do it once. That's all I want. And they're just not letting me. Oh. Okay, so as you see here, all the Tyrannoids turn into robots. They do actually have more armor now. They are harder to kill, which is annoying. Because, oh my god. There's like, oh my god, seriously? Oh my god. Oh, they have like a... Where's the tank? Where is it? Oh, it's in there. I want to trigger it. Oh, for God's sake. I've got nothing to kill these guys with. I really don't. Oh, hold on. Mini turret. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Version 4? Oh, man. That's gonna be gone. What? Man. Getting our asses handed to us. See, at this point, I seriously just want to do the exam. I don't even care anymore. Oh, wow! What was that? Damn, I was sniped. That wasn't cool. Yeah, 2 can play at that game. 2 can play at that game. Would you stop coming around the corner? Are they respawning? Like, what the hell? Whoa. Come on, come around. Move. Oh, this is not fun. How many shots is this going to take? There we go. Right, version 3. Awesome, it's actually killing enemies now. So yeah, we're not going to have that for a while, or in a while. This part is actually pretty challenging, this part. Probably should have left this for its own video. That's okay. But yeah, at this point I seriously just want to do the exam and just get the thing. Because this friend of mine I talked about who had the party, she's leaving for another country soon. And that's why she's going out. a lot because she's, you know, preparing to leave. So I figured this would be a great time to get an invitation from her, seeing as she's going out so much. Or has at least a reason for going out lots. Don't kill me at this point, seriously. That is the only checkpoint. There are no checkpoints until the boss of this level. If I die, I go back to where I was before, and I don't want to. And I just want to get this done. Might have to break the weapon challenge. What do I have, in all honesty? Mini turrets. Oh, I've got the annihilator and the display gun. Okay, so I've got some decent weapons. Yeah, I'm not even letting you fuck me around. Not those guys. Oh, good. That was very helpful. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's best to kind of just stay back. That's another thing I just want to quickly mention. Just I'm kind of getting sidetracked, but anyway. With what was it? Yeah, cutscenes and stuff like that. I usually talk over the top of them, and I've never had complaints about it. But I was reading some stuff on Reddit about Let's Plays, just what people find annoying in them in general, and talking over cutscenes was like one of the top ones. And I do it all the time, mainly because I don't like breaking my train of thought. Oh god, shit. Oh my god. Shit. Oh my, wow, really? That was a bit too scary for my liking. So yeah, if that irritates you, just say so and I won't do it anymore. Because like, whoa, I kind of assume most people watching have already played the game. I know a few people have already played the game, so you aren't missing out on the plot. But for those who haven't, it could be seriously irritating, and I can understand why. So yeah, let me know if that annoys you, and I won't do it anymore. Because I remember when I was playing, when I was doing my Nexus, into the Nexus, first impressions, I stopped during the cutscenes, not just so I could listen to what was going on, because I hadn't heard the cutscenes before, but because you guys would probably... Oh no! Are you shitting me? See, you go all the way fucking back here. Oh, that's just painful. I'll meet you back there. What the fuck? There was nothing even there! Good God! There was nothing fucking... What fucking hit me? What hit me? Like, seriously, I don't even know! That's ridiculous! Alright, I'm pretty sure this is where we're up to. I'm just gonna snipe these guys. Because, oh, I got killed again. I have to go back. I'm pretty sure I don't want to have to go back again. I really, really don't. I don't have any rockets left. I don't know if this is gonna help me out. Might. Yeah, I'm seriously just wanting to. Oh, just stay there. Get stuck in your running cycle. There we go. Okay, now two guys are gonna come up here. So I guess that's the strategy for this bit, just kind of stay back. Right, there we go. I believe there's two more over here. Yep. Ah, shit. Oh! These are still alive. Maybe that'll reach them. I can hear it going. Yes! Alright. Oh man, we're not at the end yet, by the way. This is not the end. It's close. There's still enemies lurking around the corner. See, there's still enemies over there. Just give me the health. Do I have any sniper bullets left? One. Refractor. sure where. Oh, there's a bolt over there, I think. I'm not exactly sure. There's nothing I've got really that's going to reach over there. Oh, these, I guess. Oh my god, are you serious? Is that a dropship or is that a gunship? It's a dead ship now, I guess, but... Oh, oh, over here. Ah, crap, still a guy. Dedicated, but not good enough. Right. Pretty sure we're sweet now.
Square to attach the wrench to the bolt crank.
Oh, that was horrible. That was an awful bit right there. Oh, did I even go to... Oh, got to... Right, okay. There we go. Believe that should be it. Yep, that's it. Alright, right. Thank God for that. That was ridiculous.
Look, Clank, it's
So yeah, I've been wanting the license just to go out, and I've been thinking about that lately, just going out in general.
How about that?
It felt very strange not being allowed
I guess
to,
I should be feeling pretty
being restricted from doing so after having not wanted to do it so adamantly for such a long time. I'm the kind of guy who all through high school is just like, I have a PlayStation and a Nintendo and a computer. I don't need anything else to make me happy. May I just point out to any younger viewers, this viewpoint is incorrect. These things can make you happy, most certainly, but they will not make you happy on their own. They can't. You need more than that, and even if it takes you a while, you very well may eventually want more socialization than you have, and don't end up where I am without social links to get you invitations to these things, because it will kill you. It will make you feel horrible. I'm still talking over the cutscenes, it's a force of habit. Yeah, seriously, do let me know if that's annoying you, but if it's not a problem, I'll just keep doing it, but... Because I'm not trying to draw in new people, necessarily, I'm just thinking about what you guys want. But yeah, it felt really weird not being able to go out. I felt kind of like... I was super anxious about it, like, because I was so desperate to go out that I tried to find any way that they would, like, accept my ID, or any piece of ID that they would accept other than a driver's license. I didn't have anything they'd accept. The only other things I'll accept, like a passport and a photo card, neither of which I have. By photo card, I mean government-issued photo card, not a card with your photo on it. It's a specific type of photo card. Don't die, don't die. That was pretty easy. I honestly thought that'd be way harder.
I am sorry, Ratchet. This is all my fault.
Knock it off, Clank. Nefarious did this, and he is gonna pay for it. For Metropolis and for what he did to Quark and Skid. You and I are gonna make sure of that. Come on, let's get off this planet before we end up dead. Or worse.
Isn't that kind of an insult? Or worse, robots? You mean like me, Clank? Clank is already a robot. Clank does not feel your sense of urgency. Clank is now speaking like Mr. Zircon. For some reason. Yeah, it felt really strange not being able to go out. And I was really mad at the RMS. But I mean, in all honesty, I mean, let's face it. If I had gone out, let's admit this. If I had gone out, what would have happened? Nothing would have happened. I just would have, like, sat around just absorbing the atmosphere. I wouldn't have... Oh, I might have danced. That's about it, really. That's all that would have happened. I would have danced. I wouldn't have... We'll do the missions at a later date, I guess. I wouldn't have hit on any chicks. I wouldn't have felt up any chicks. I wouldn't have got laid. I wouldn't have made a whole bunch of friends. I might have met a few people if I was very lucky. But I just would have been getting used to the atmosphere, so I didn't really miss out on anything big. But still, I was so annoyed. Fucking government and this silly nonsense, bureaucratic red tape. And here's the other ridiculous bit. Do you honestly think the government doesn't know where I live? Are they pulling that seriously? You don't know where I live? Ask ASIO. ASIO is like our equivalent of the CIA or the NSA or whatever. Ask ASIO. They fucking know. Bloody fucking idiots. Anyway, so that's it for me. We'll do the Space Ranger missions next time, and I will catch you guys later.